Hi students, let us start with our next topic, to divide a given quantity in a given ratio. So, in this topic we will be dealing with how to divide a given quantity in the given ratio. So for this, let us directly start with our exercise 11C. Okay, exercise 11C, page number 105 in your textbook. Let us go to the first question. Rupees 120 to be divided between Hari and Gopi in the ratio 5:3. So, total amount we have is total amount equals to rupees 120. It is to be divided among Hari and Gopi. So, ratio is given as Hari is to Gopi equals to 5:3. How much does each get? In this case, how do we do it? Okay. So, let us go through that. First, we will be finding how much will Hari get. Okay. With this example question, we shall learn the steps. Amount Hari gets equals to, what is the ratio we have for Hari here? Hari is 5, right? Hari is to Gopi is 5:3. So, Hari's ratio is 5 and Gopi's is 3. So, Hari gets 5. So, we can do, before that we need to find out the sum of the ratios. Okay. Just have a look at the step. How do we do it? Sum of the ratio is equal to 5 plus 3. That is equal to 8. Okay. So, amount Hari gets is 5 by total ratio 8 into the total amount, that is 120. So, here we shall divide by 2. 8 divided by 2 you will get 4. 12 divided by 2 you will get 6. 60. Again 4 divided by 2 you can divide it by 30. Again 2. 15. So what's the answer? 5 into 15 is rupees 75. Similarly, you can find out amount Gopi gets. How much does Gopi gets here? That is, what is the Gopi's ratio here? 3. So it is 3 by, what is the total sum? 8 into 120. When we divide by 8 and 120 here, what you got? 15. Because we know 15 8s are 120. Here I have done directly. So 15 into 3 gives you what? 15 3s are rupees 45. So we clearly got how to divide the given quantity of the using the given ratio. Okay. So from total amount 120, we found out that Hari gets rupees 75 and Gopi gets rupees 45. Is it clear to you all? Hope it's clear. Okay. Now let us go to the second question. What is given in the second question? Divide 72, that is total is given as 72, in the ratio 2 1 by 2 is to 1 1 by 2. So let us see. 2 1 by 2 means, how do we do it? 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5. 5 by 2 is to 2 1s are 2 plus 1 3. 3 by 2. Okay. Here again, when we take these ratios, we have to take the sum of the ratios, right? So since these are in the ratios, I can cancel this 2 and 2. Correct? So finally what I get? 5:3. This is our given ratio. We could change this ratio into this form. We could simplify into that form. Now I'll take the sum of the ratios. Sum of the ratio. How much you are getting again? 5 plus 3 equals to 8. We have total of 72. So what is the first part we are getting? First part is ratio 5, right? So first part will be equal to 5 by, what is 5 plus 3? 8. That is the total quantity. 8 into 72. So how do we always find the ratio? If you need to find each part, you take the part they have divided by the sum of the ratio into the total quantity. So what do we have? What is 72? 8 9s are 72. So 5 9s are 45. So first part we are getting as 45. Let us see the second part. They've asked you to divide 72 into 2 parts, right? So what is the second part we are getting? 3. 3 by 8 into 72, that is equal to 9. 3 9s are 27. Just have a look at the whole problem. So now let me do the third question. Divide 81. Total is given as divide 81, right? So divide 81 into 2 is to 3 is to 4. So look at the steps. What do we do first? First thing you need to do is you need to take the sum of the ratios. Sum of the ratios equals to 2 plus 3 plus 4. That is 9. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. So what is the first part? First part will be equal to, what is the first ratio here? 2. 2 by, total is sum, 9 into 81. We'll solve it. Let me write the other part also. Our second part will be equal to, what is the second part here? We have 3, right? 3 we have. 3 by 9 into 81. Only the numerator is changing here. You can see that. A third part is 4 here. So we can write third part is 4 by 9 into 81. Okay. Now let's add the answer for it. You know 9 9s are 81. So you can cancel here. Again here also same thing. Here also. So what's the final answer? 2 9s are 18. 3 9s are 27. 4 9s are 36. And one more thing. Whenever you divide, you just, to confirm whether your answer is right, what do you need to do? You can just add all those things and see. Are you getting? 18 plus 27 plus 36. What do you have to get back? You have to get the answer as 81. The sum should be equal to 81. This plus this should be equal to 81. Okay. Now let me do the fourth question. Divide rupees 10,400 among A, B and C. The ratio of A is to B is to C is given as 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 4. Okay. So we already learned how to change the fractions, the ratios given into a whole number form, right? So first what do you have to do? You have to take the LCM of the denominators 2, 3 and 4. So when I take divide by 2, 1, 3, 2. Again 2, 1, 3, 1. Again 3, 1, 1, 1. So what do you get the LCM? LCM is equal to 2 into 2 into 3. That is 4 3s are 12 you get. So A is to B is to C. You can write it as 1 by 2 into 12 is to 1 by 3 into 12 is to 1 by 4 into 12. So 2 6 are 3 6 3 4s are 4 3s are, right? So what do you get here? 6 is to 4 is to 3. That will become your no ratio. Now we can divide. Now what is our next step? Sum you need to take. Sum is equal to 6 plus 4 plus 3. You can even do it with the fractions, but the calculation goes very difficult for you. So better you convert it in the whole number form, then do it. Okay. So only in the first exercise itself you have learned how to convert it. So you get the answer as 13 here. So what A gets? A gets 1 by, what is the ratio we have here? New ratio we have to consider. 6, total is 13 into 10,400. B gets 4 by 13 into 10,400. C gets 3 by 13 into 10,400. So here let me divide. Divide 10,400 divided by 13. So we have 13 sevens are, let me check. What is 13 sevens are? 3 sevens are 91. 3 ones are 90. Okay, 91 we have. 13 sevens are. 13 eights also let's check. 3 eights are 24, 2 balance. So what you get? 104. So it is 8. You get 1000 4. So again you have 2 zeros, you can put it here, right? So what you get here, for all these things you can write directly 800, 800, 800, right? So now we can easily multiply it. What are you getting? 6 8s are 48, 2 zeros. 4 8s are 32, 2 zeros. 3 8s are 24, 2 zeros. So what you get? The answer 10,400 can be divided as 4,800. A gets, B gets 3,200 and C gets 2,400. Hope it's clear to you all. Okay, now let me do the fifth question. Okay, what is given in the question number 5? Okay, question 5. A profit of rupees 2,500 is divided among 3 people. Again, let me take the people as A is to B is to C. In the ratio 6 is to 9 is to 10. How do we do it? The same way. Sum of the ratios you have to take. 6 plus 9 plus 10. So what you get? 6, 9, 10 plus that is 25. Okay. So here A gets 6 by total ratio 25 into total is 2,500. B gets 9 by 25 into 2,500. C gets 10 by 25 into 2,500. 100, 100, 100. So what you get here? 600, 900 and 1,000. Okay, hope it's clear to you all. Now from this 5 questions you would have clearly understood how to divide the given quantity in the given ratio. Okay, so please write those 5 questions in your classwork and try to understand the concept clearly. Okay, so we shall do the next questions in the next class.